AngelReese is currently one of the most talked about figures in the WNBA, not because of a lack of talent, but due to a combination of on-court intensity, media narratives, and a heated rivalry with CaitlinClark. What began with a routine foul and a brief stare-down escalated into a national debate when Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy released a controversial video, labeling Reese with harsh words and dismissing reports of racist abuse. The backlash was swift, and suddenly Reese was being portrayed as a villain, a label fueled not just by competitive spirit, but by deeper issues tied to race, gender, and bias in sports coverage. As the 2025 WNBA season kicked off with millions watching, a hard foul during a high-stakes game between ChicagoSky and Indiana Fever symbolized more than just physical play. It reflected the growing cultural tension surrounding two of the league's brightest stars. Now, AngelReese isn't just playing for wins. She's caught in a storm where her identity, actions, and image are being debated far beyond the basketball court.
Caitlin fans have every reason to hate AngelReese.
He starts out that way, and things only grow hotter from there. During his tirade, Portnoy refers to Reese as, quote, an instigator, agitator, and jackass. Then he crosses a threshold that many feel should never be crossed. He says she has been mocking Clark for years, and that her entire identity has been defined by envy toward her biggest competitor. He asserts that the WNBA is promoting a storyline that includes racist taunts from Indiana gamegoers. AngelReese was allegedly the victim of abuse. Now pause for a moment, because this is where the twist begins. During the game, Reese was the target of racist taunts from Gainbridge Fieldhouse spectators, according to several accounts, including CNN. As soon as possible, the WNBA opened an investigation and declared in public that racism, hate, and discrimination have no place in our league or in society. The ChicagoSky fully supported their star. Tyler Marsh, Reese's head coach, did the same. Marsh remarked, "She's handled it great. Basketball is what matters to her, and we're definitely supporting her." And she remained calm. "Angel, that is not appropriate in our league." She continued, "I've gone through so many things these last few years, but just having the support and this love, it means everything." However, Port responded to the league's announcement as follows. "It's bullshit unless something happened, and I'm positive it didn't. Fans of the Fever are not what you portray them as." The question that now arises is, who is being suppressed and who is being heard? We must travel back to 2023, when LSU defeated Iowa in the NCAA National Championship in order to comprehend this powder cake. AngelReese, now iconic "you can't see me" gesture toward Clark made her go viral during the game. It was deemed unsportsmanlike by some. Others interpreted it as strength and swagger. Taking the high road, Clark herself declared, "Angel is an amazing player. She is someone I respect greatly." As she put it to ESPN, "I don't think Angel should be criticized at all." The general population, however, disagreed. Noise has continued ever since Reese was portrayed as the antagonist. In the present day, she has been followed into the professional world, every gym, every social media feed, every headline, and Portnoy by that story, the bad girl reputation. He is now acting as the spokesperson for that animosity. Ironically, no marketing campaign could ever achieve as much for women's basketball as this rivalry has. Ask Lisa Leslie, a WNBA legend. She recently stated, "When you look at what happened with Angel and Caitlin in college, it was like the explosion we needed." Leslie credited their enthusiasm, fire, and yes, even drama for elevating the game to a new level. ESPN recorded the highest ever attendance for a regular season WNBA game with 2.7 million viewers for the opening day showdown. It's more than simply a figure. That is a cultural change. However, the criticism also increases as the game does. The price of stardom is being revealed inside the ChicagoSky locker room. Skyguards Rachel Banham disclosed this terrifying tactic. "We cautioned one another before the season began. Avoid checking your mentions after games. Keep the remarks to yourself. Just don't." Why? Because basketball is no longer the only topic of hatred. Players like Isabel Harrison and Dana Evans reported last season that they had received death threats from their own fans, rather than from rivals. Harrison was direct. Unprovoked hatred accompanied it. The buzzer doesn't make that kind of hate go away, it persists. The No Space for Hate campaign was just introduced by the WNBA. It promises AI-powered tools for player protection and social media monitoring. However, Banham said she had never heard of the technology when questioned about it. That begs a pointed question. Is the league only making statements to calm the controversy, or is it actually defending its athletes? One of the league's most targeted players, AngelReese, is forced to rely on team meetings and public relations buffers. A Sky employee even silenced follow-up inquiries regarding the hate speech claims during a recent media appearance. So, are the players falling behind as the league gains popularity? On his podcast, All the Smoke, former NBA forward Matt Barnes, who is well-versed in such rivalries, also offered his thoughts.
Give a shit if they like each other or not. Who cares? I think what has grown this game is the storyline and the rivalry that started back in college.
He supports it, calls it good for the game.
He says it's excellent for the game and supports it. And what do you know? Perhaps he has a point. Sports are fueled by grit, conflict, and storytelling. This is where things go hazy, though. When can a rivalry become harmful fuel instead of competitive fire? When do fans begin to cross boundaries? Is it still considered a sport when public personalities use personal attacks as weapons and when hate speech overpowers the game? On the court, the ChicagoSky are having trouble. They missed 21 three-pointers and only managed 60 points against Indiana. With 12 points and 17 rebounds, Reese was the team leader. One more line of monster stats. However, if her name continues to trend for the wrong reasons, then none of that matters. And that's where the tension lies. As the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 450 points and rebounds, Reese continues to shatter records. The question of whether or not she should be liked is still the main focus, though. So, why do so many people feel at ease with her being despised? Is it more about the action on the court or something else entirely? That is the current story. It's far from over, too. Let's be honest. AngelReese is no longer merely a player. She is a lightning rod and a symbol. She is now the focus of a larger discussion that extends far beyond rebounds and rivalries, whether she requested it or not. This is the twist that nobody is discussing. Reese versus Clark isn't the true drama. It is how the system reacts to them. There is immediate fury when CaitlinClark is shoved, fueling thought pieces and national headlines. However, when Reese raises the issue of racial fan abuse, it's like, prove it or stop complaining. As well as when someone like Dave Portnoy dismisses those assertions as untrue. That reveals just who some people decide to believe and who they don't want to listen to. It's not merely unjust. It's a mirror. It's reflecting something unsettling, too. Because the WNBA is now under new pressure even as it finally blows up, with record viewership, sold-out arenas, and viral moments. Can it expand while maintaining player protection? Or will it profit from controversy while ignoring the criticism directed to players like Reese? AngelReese is the one getting buried beneath the fallout, even though she did not cause this rivalry to become nasty. She continues to dominate boards, stand in front of cameras, and lead her squad despite everything. You cannot ignore her, whether you like her or not. The WNBA needs to learn to protect its stars as much as it promotes them if it is to build a future around them like AngelReese. What are your thoughts, then? Is AngelReese truly the evil that everyone portrays her as? Or is she simply receiving criticism for something far more significant than basketball? Do you believe that the allegations of racist harassment were ignored? Or is the league protecting players enough? Speaking of the rivalry, is Caitlin or Angel winning the legal battle and the public opinion war in this case? Furthermore, to what extent do you believe that the media and fans are exaggerating this entire drama? And what is the actual tension? Lastly, do you think the WNBA's No Space for Hate campaign is a PR gimmick or something that is truly effective? Leave your comments below. I'd like to hear all opinions on this. For more in-depth analyses like this one, please press the like button and subscribe if you're interested in the unvarnished reality behind headlines.